Good morning. Today is Wednesday, August 1st. Woohoo! Welcome August. We're one day closer to fall. That's good. Fall is my favorite time of the year. I like the warm days, we get a little bit cooler. It's my favorite time of the year. I've been sick. You can probably hear it a little bit in my throat, and I'll probably cough at some point, maybe sneeze, snort a little. I don't know. Oh, sorry, I didn't expect that to come up. Whew. Anyway, just been battling allergies. I'm not a big allergy person, but every few years it just really attacks me, and every few years I get sick from it. So I've kind of stopped it. I'm heading it off before it gets into a massive infection. It was definitely heading that way yesterday. I called my doctor and got some good strong antibiotic and stuff because things were looking kind of green and chunky. So yay, that's what you want to hear this morning. So two things. This is actually good. This is actually better. I've improved since yesterday. Yesterday was awful. Downright awful. And my life just continues on. I have so much going on that I just can't stop. So anyways, two things. I found out that I have another fan. Well, not another fan, and I probably knew that he was a fan anyways, but I definitely wanted to give a shout out to my friend Terry, Mr. Grey Ghost himself, who told me over the weekend. I was back home in Muscatine over the weekend, and there was a picnic of all the Muscatine running friends. And we got to talking, and it's funny though, because you get a bunch of runners together, and it's not enough that we run all the time when we're not running, and we get together. What do we talk about? We talk about running. So Terry and I talked for a good long time about running and races and just a whole bunch of different stuff. So it's really kind of neat how people connect, even though, like, I don't live in Muscatine, but I connect with those people all the time. We do some races together, and we got Howl at the Moon coming up, and there's only two of them that are running over there. I should sit up straight. Two people that are running over there, but we'll all camp out together. You would think that we'd see each other every day all the time. We're just, you know, we get along like that, but we can go months and not actually run together, but yet we will come to a race, and it's like we never missed a beat. So that's kind of what's great about the great people of Muscatine. Hello, I'm from there. I'm a great person. So so I wanted to give a shout out to Terry. Hello, he told me he's a fan, and he watches my vlogs and everything else. I'm like, oh, so nice to hear. So the other thing, I already had this in mind, that I wanted to talk about this today, because an old childhood friend, Jimmy, hey Jimmy, we were on Facebook, and he was asking me some questions. He's having some problems with his Achilles tendon and stuff, so he's asking me some questions, and I told him I would make a video about this, just kind of an FYI and whatnot. It's kind of informational, good informational use. So I was telling him how he can use a ball to massage his legs and stuff, and I do this frequently, that if my calves and stuff are bothering me, almost anything, any part of my leg, if it's bothering me, I really try to massage it out. When you get really sore muscles, that's actually probably from a lactic acid buildup in your muscles and stuff, and that's why you get really super sore. It could be from overuse, it could be from lifting too much weight, it could just be actually just standing on your feet the wrong way for a couple hours, and then you're really sore. But you actually want to flush out that acid. I know it can be painful, you know, you get that super sore feeling in your muscles, and it hurts to even touch. You know, you hear people who's like, I can't move, it hurts, ran my first marathon or whatever it is. And someone told me once, my friend Doug, he's like, I was like, work it out, work it out. It's the best thing you can do is work it out. He's like, if anyone touches me, he says, if I even touch myself, he says, I'm going to punch myself because it just hurts so bad and no one's going to touch my legs. I'm like, well, I know that feeling, but you need to work it out. So anyways, I was telling Jimmy that his problem is in his Achilles tendon. And actually my physical therapist, Holly, very wonderful, from Cottage Rehab, she told me at the beginning of the year when I was having problems with my plantar fasciitis that a lot of times, not always, oh, you know what, I should, I have to put this at the beginning of my video, I am not a medical professional. I have no degree behind my name. I don't even have an associate's from college. I have a high school diploma. So any medical type advice that I'm giving, I can't really say I know what I'm talking about. I'm relaying information that has been told to me by medical professionals, but this does not substitute medical advice from your doctor. So don't be like, well, Carmen said so. Carmen on the internet, I found out. Okay? Do not hold me liable for this if you screw it up and do something wrong. I'm just saying, I'm not a medical professional. I'm just a stay-at-home mom. I shouldn't say just. I am a stay-at-home mom. I should have medical. They should just grant us the medical license to us moms. We really do know a lot. Anyway, my disclaimer there as I hack up along. Anyway, I gotta take my daughter somewhere soon, so I can't ramble on forever. So anyways, Holly, medical professional, told me that a lot of times the problems that you have with your feet or with your ankle or whatnot, a lot of times they can actually stem from having like tight calves or quads, that sometimes we ignore all this when the problem lies in down here. So she just gave me a couple of stretches too. You know, I don't know, I see, you're probably not gonna be able to see me, and I don't have my daughter out here, but there's the stretch, sit for my legs, where you put your foot against the wall, you know, and this is up against the wall, and you're stretching, or you hang off the back of a stair. That's really good. There's actually 2 muscles that run up through your calf, as told to me by Holly Professional. Actually, I know that, but I do know some stuff. I am a fitness trainer and stuff at the Y. I train people on a national level, so I do know a little bit. There's 2 muscles that run up the back of your calf, up your calf. And we so often stretch the really, really big one, but there's actually another one that lies in there that we tend to ignore. So Holly told me that when you're stretching like this, you just want to bend your knee like this and then stretch it forward. I don't think I can give you the right effect. But anyways, what I was telling Jimmy about, those are just good stretches for when you're standing up. What I was telling Jimmy about is you can use a ball to massage yourself. And I'm not sure if this is weird or freaky or not. Maybe I'm just normal. And y'all are just freaky and weird, not me. But I actually carry this in my purse because you never know when you're going to be somewhere and sitting and something's going to hurt. I've actually done this where I've been at church or at meetings, and if my foot is just, you know, screaming with pain, this was early in the year and I was having lots of problems with my foot, I would really need to massage it out. And I'm horrible at, my mom, I'm always on the go. There's always something to cook and always something to clean, and a child who always needs my attention. And I am very guilty of going all day and not really sitting down. So if you're on the go a lot, and then I would find myself that I would be sitting in a meeting or something and be like, oh, I really wish I could, you know, have something to massage out my foot or whatever. And I actually used this a lot when I was in the musical a couple weeks ago, and we would have rehearsal for several hours a night, and, you know, I'd be up and singing and dancing and whatnot for, I don't know, hour or whatever, and then we'd switch and I would not be required to be up on the stage, and so I would have a 40-minute break, which I would try and read a book, but when you're all hanging out, you don't really get a lot of reading done. And so I would just sit there and I would pull this out of my purse and I would use it. So I actually have, you don't have to do this, you can actually just get away with a golf ball. It's small and it's little and you can throw it in your purse, but I have a golf ball, I have a racquetball, I have a tennis ball, and then I have a baseball. So these are all things that I've just accumulated. I did not go out and buy these things. I'm not saying that you need to. But I know you're not going to be able to see it. But you can just set any one of them on the floor if you have plantar problems, and you can just sit there and just roll it and massage that foot out. You know what the problem is too, is that I'm short and that my feet don't always touch the ground. You tall people probably don't have that problem, but so just sit there and massage it. It works good if you're standing up to put it underneath your foot. If you're sitting there doing dishes or standing there and doing dishes, that's a good time to put a ball under your foot as you're standing there and just massaging that foot out. It actually just feels really good, even if you don't have plantar problems. So just different, you know, the different balls have different, I can't think of the word, but some are firmer than others. You know, a racquetball has a lot of give in it. I don't know if you can see me doing that or how much it's doing it. So I actually like the golf ball the best. The only thing is that it can be hard to handle on your hand. Boy, I can't think this morning. So anyways, I usually just take the ball and I sit here and I just roll it in circles all around. Actually, that feels really good. Oh, right there. You know, all around. You can kind of get down here. Hurts a little bit on the shin because the shin is obviously bony. But sit here and do this. That feels good. You know, and I'm not even like super sore or anything right now. I can't really say I'm having any soreness or tightness problem, but man, that feels good. You know, it's kind of like a back massage. It always feels good when someone wants to come up and rub your shoulders. And not that I get that a lot, but you know. Actually, you can use these. I do this a lot for my back. Sometimes I'll just sit in a chair. I'll put a ball behind me. I have a lot of problems with my shoulders. All right, there. Yeah, see, you can sit there in a chair and do that. Sometimes I put it right there. See, I haven't done that in a while, and I don't even feel sore. But my muscles up on my shoulders are always really tight and tense. Not sure why. It's not like I got 6 kids or anything. But anyways, you can use these for almost anywhere. Sometimes when I'm standing and I really want to, I'll stand up against the wall and I'll just go up and down, and it just rolls, and it just, as much as you can stand it, really press that ball back into the muscle. And the same thing with here. Just really press it into there, and it really just massages it out, and it really helps open and relax those muscles. So don't necessarily wait until you are super, super tight and super, super sore. Don't let that be an indication of, oh, maybe I should massage it out. This should be, especially if you're a regular serious runner or exerciser, or whatever you want to call it, or not call it, whatever, however you want to refer to it, if you're a boxer or whatever your thing is. If you're regularly very active, take care of your muscles. Your body needs that. Don't wait until you're sore. Don't wait until your muscles are screaming tight and then think, oh, I should work it out. Try and do it on a regular basis. That's why I try and carry this in my purse, because I can be very guilty of not thinking about taking care of my body. I just go on autopilot. I try to integrate it as much as possible, a little bit here, a little bit there. It doesn't take a massive amount of time. So you can just take the ball anywhere, and just even to here, to sit here. I don't usually have quad problems, but that feels good, even though I'm not sore. But my calves, yeah, those, no matter what, sore or not, those, that always feels good to massage out. So you just take the ball and just roll it around as much as you want. And it just feels so much better. And it's better for your body just to constantly be taking care of yourself. So, okay, I'm sure this video is way longer than I wanted it to be. So, but I just wanted to talk about my balls. So, hopefully that was a nice, helpful tip to many of you. You can find it helpful. It's not expensive. You don't have to have a fancy schmancy bag. You don't have to carry it in your purse all the time either, or your bag or whatever. Maybe throw one in your gym bag just to have on hand. To massage out anything, arms, back, shoulders, legs, whatever. Just take care of yourself. So, okay, I gotta run my kids places and whatnot. So, I hope everybody has a really great day, and I have a triathlon on Saturday. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Got me some strong drugs in me to help continue to get better this week. So, have a good day. Happy August. Bye.